This is not a pretty picture.
Hey guys, it's Elvis Aubrey here. Sorry for my hair, it's a mess, I know. I don't know what's going on with it right now. I'm gonna get cut tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be all set tomorrow. So please excuse this mess. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 50 questions you've never been asked YouTube tag. This is actually inspired by Chloe Lukaziak. There you go. She did it in 2 parts, but I'm gonna try to do it all in 1 part. So here we go. Okay. Question number 1. What's your favorite candle scent? I have this candle that's called Winter Wonderland. And then my dad bought me this pumpkin spice one, which you can see in my fall shopping haul. Or my fall haul, but my dad burned it on me. So I can't use it now. So yeah. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Ashley Tisdale, Selena Gomez, Demi Lovato, or Vanessa Hudgens. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Not Zac Efron, because he's one of my celebrity questions, but one celebrity that I wish was my brother, male celebrity, obviously. I don't know. Actually, no, Nathan Kress from iCarly would be really cool. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Guys, I don't know. I'm hoping 35. Maybe younger, but around that would be good. Do you know a hoarder? Yeah, I do. My mom or my dad. Like, they hoard the weirdest stuff. Can you do a split? No. Ask me in a few months. Maybe. But as of now, no. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike? I never learned to ride a bike. I mean, I was learning, but then I just eventually stopped. So I never really officially learned how to ride a bike. But when I was learning, I was probably around 7 or 8. How many oceans have you swam in? I have no idea. How many countries have you been to? Again, I have no idea. Is anyone in your family in the army? No, as of like now, no, but my grandfather was in like World War II and the Vietnam War, and my uncle was in the Vietnam War. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Emma. I don't know why, I just love that name, Emma, so yeah. What would you name your son if you had one? Jackson. I don't know why, I just like that name. What's the worst grade you ever got in tests? 20%, as in other words, it was an F. I got it on a French test, and I sucked at French. I sucked at all languages, so yeah, French. It was a 20% F on a French test in 6th grade. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Oh, 100%. It was a tie between Arthur, Barney, or Blue's Clues. Like, my first celebrity crush was actually Steve on Blue's Clues. I was only like 3 to like 5, so oh my god, it was an obsession that I'm not proud of. What did you dress up on as Halloween when you were 8? Oh, 8 was like a really bad Halloween for me because I was going through some family issues, but I remember I was Jeannie from Eyes from Jeannie. I forced my brother to be Major Nelson for me, not knowing that they got married in the series, so yeah, I was Jeannie. Except I had purple instead of pink because it was like last minute because, as I said, I was going through some family issues, but yeah, I was Jeannie. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, and Twilight series? Harry Potter, I got to like the 5th book and I kind of just quit. And the movies I love, I stopped watching after the 3rd one. And then Hunger Games I really never got into. And Twilight, 1st book and 1st movie I was into. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Definitely British, yeah. Did your mother go to college? Yep. Are your grandparents still married? Yes. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, I wanted to, but it never really took off. I was more of like a dance lesson person. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Of course I know who Kermit the Frog is. If nobody knows who Kermit the Frog is, where have they been? Like, really, guys. What is the first amusement park you've been to? I'm pretty sure it was probably Disney World. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Sorry about that. What language would I like to be fluent in? Definitely Italian. Do you spell the color as gray, G-R-E-Y, or G-R-A-Y? G-R-E-Y, just because I'm used to it that way. Is your father bald? Yeah, like on the top, mostly. Do you know triplets? I actually do. I have cousins who are triplets, so that's kind of pretty cool. I don't know them that well, but I do have cousins who are triplets. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? The Notebook. Let me just say, the only reason I like Notebook better is because I watched Titanic so many times when I was little because my cousin forced me to watch it, because that's the only thing we would have to watch at my Nana's house when we were little, so I hate the Titanic like forevermore, so The Notebook. Have you ever had Indian food? No, I have not. What is the name of your favorite restaurant? The 99 or the Hearth and Kettle, either one of those. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Many times, yes. Do you belong to any warehouse stores? I don't know what that belongs, but I have been to any. I've been to them. BJ's is one I've been to. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Oh God, I talked to this with my mom. Like, my mom said she wanted to name me Chris, I think, once, like Christopher. Chris, so probably if I was a boy, I'd be named Christopher. If you have a nickname, what is it? Sure, yeah. Who's your favorite person in the world? Probably my older brother, who lives in California. I can, literally talk to him about anything, and he, doesn't judge me. Would you rather live in a rural area or the suburbs? The suburbs. Can you whistle? No. No, I'm not even gonna try. No. Do you sleep with a nightlight? If it's plugged in, I sleep with this one. It's not plugged in right now, but sometimes, and my TV's always on, so I guess so, maybe. Do you eat breakfast every morning? No, and I really should, but I just don't have enough time. Do you take any pills or medication daily? No, I take a vitamin, that's about it, but that's not really medicine. What medical conditions do you have? Mild asthma and myotonic dystrophy, which is a form of muscular dystrophy. How many times have you been to the hospital? Too many to count. For major broken bones, twice. My left wrist and my foot. Have you seen Finding Nemo? Of course. Yeah, Finding Nemo is one of my favorite movies. Where do you buy your jeans? A lot of my jeans are from Kmart, and they were from Selena Gomez's line, and then some of them I got from Kohl's before Selena's line came out. What's the last compliment you got? I believe it was, in dance class. I did something really nice, and yeah. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? It depends on the dream. It depends. What flavor tea do you enjoy? English breakfast or that green tea you'll get at, Chinese restaurants? Have How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? A lot. Too many to count. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Probably the same one I am. I'm Catholic, so probably that. How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? This old. My brother told me. And then my mom didn't tell me until I was like 12. So when she knew that I knew before that, she was kind of pissed. And 50. Why do you have a YouTube channel? It says Tumblr, but I don't have a Tumblr, so I'm just changing it to YouTube. Honestly, I was getting bored when I was like 18, so I just needed something to do. Alright, so I hope you guys like this video, and I encourage you guys to answer these questions back. It's so easy to find on Google, just type in 50 questions tag, and it's like the first one. Alright? Peace out, guys. Bye.